Big up.
Saturday, January the 25th, DJ Red presents his annual birthday celebration called
Accessory.
Going down at 8010 Rockbridge Road in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Early bird tickets are on sale for $20, $30 at the door. The bottle package. We got the secrets package, 1 bottle. High top table, 4 tickets, $300. The Red Martini special, 2 bottles. High top table, 6 tickets, $500. And the Touch of Red special, 3 bottles, 8 tickets, selected section, $750. Saturday, January the 25th, it's all about DJ Red's annual birthday celebration called
Accessory.
Front Page Event Center, 8010 Rockbridge Road in Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Looking for a church home?
Come worship with Church Beyond Walls Ministries,
Well, we welcome you with open arms.
Join Pastor AC
And Dr. Chris Scott.
for the Hour of Power on Sunday mornings at 10:30 a.m.
Visit with us for a wonderful worship experience and the Word.
Located at 2822 Randall Street, Atlanta, Georgia, 30344.
Find us on the web at www.churchbeyondwalls.com.
Jesus loves you.
And so do we.
Mountains of Gold Production presents Thanksgiving unto the Lord.
Atlanta, your ship and clear company, E&W Shipping, is making it easy for your shipments to Jamaica this holiday season. Beginning right now, call 770-524-8663 and have your barrels picked up to meet the following shipping dates: Saturday, October 26th, Friday, November 16th, and Friday, November 30th. Get your barrels in by October 26th, and you can have your second barrel shipped at half price. Yes, E&W Shipping, your ship and clear company, is making shipping easy this holiday season. Call 770-524-8663 now and get your barrels shipped and cleared hassle-free to Jamaica. E&W Shipping, your ship and clear company.
Atlanta, are you ready? The newest Moss Band is coming. Glitz and Glam Atlanta is coming. Saturday, January 18th, 2025. Inside the Atrium, 5479 Memorial Drive, Stone Mountain, Georgia. 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Costume display at 11 p.m. sharp. Come and enjoy our presentation. We bring the glitz and glam to Atlanta Carnival for 2025. We coming.
Oh, my darling.
Check.
Though I try.
Hello. We are back.
Try to keep my focus.
With a brand new season of the Hustle and Vibe Show.
Go in love with you.
With your host, Nicole London.
Notice. Oh, but what it's doing to me. See, I can face another day. Oh, and my walls keep crumbling down. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yo, Nicole, give me a fruit cake there.
Yeah.
And you just rum.
Cause when you talk to me like that,
everything is rum in the cake.
And my mind start drifting.
Even if you fuck this in like rum, won't you?
And the more I deny is the more I want you more.
Yes, I'm madam. Good night.
Back, can't hold the love back. Hey, I need a sign.
Yo, big up yourself one time, Brandon, I see you.
Cause every time you're close to me, I can't seem to find the words to say how much I really need you near me. Yeah.
Talk to them, guys.
I know you've been through the fire before. I know you feel this, but I can't keep running away no more. Want you?
One thing, Kiss. Kiss, come down hard here, man. 2025. I can see that, Kiss.
Tell me what life is for, baby. It's you that I want, so stay little.
It's like Kiss set the bar for 2025 soca.
And I start daydreaming to feel your love. And the more that I fight is the more I want you more. Yeah, can't hold the love back. Can't hold the love back. Yeah, I never said so weak.
one is called Fine Wine.
Wine.
Like pretty.
My waistline, let me sip my way away.
I think that's what Nicole have in the cake with. Some fine wine. Bon Dieu.
Girl, you got me weak.
Where's you taste the cake?
You casting a spell on me. Caught in your trap, now I don't want to leave. I got it.
And Nicole know I doesn't drink, you know. Bon Dieu.
Cause you're running through my mind. Can't stop thinking about that wine. Staring like you catching feelings. Catching feelings. From that sweetness. So healing. I can't get enough of this feeling. Can't believe it. No. If this is more than a wine, I don't want to waste any time. Cause girl, you got me weak. So weak, so weak. When you roll that bumper all on me. So weak, so weak. Trying to fight this urge, but I can't leave. So weak.
Oh yeah.
When you roll back on me, on me. When you push back on me, let me know. Girl, you got that fine wine. Got that fine wine. In that waistline, let me sip away, away. Fine wine. Got that fine wine. In that waistline, let me sip away, away. This is more than a wine, eh. I don't step out of line, eh. I don't want mystery designs, eh. Mistake a wine for a wine. Change up your life.
She said, let me cater to you. I say, cater to me. She said, just relax and let me give you the tea. No, no, no. She said, take it easy. I will do the work. You don't have to wind up yourself. You don't have to wind up yourself. Oh, she said, take it easy. I will do the work. You don't have to wind up yourself. You don't have to wind up yourself. Oh, and then she bubble and she bubble and she bubble and wine. Push back is the greatest man. Push back. Roll your waist and bend over. Push back. Oh, Miss Lady, bubble and she bubble and she bubble and wine. Push back. Give me the greatest man. Push back. You are the wickedest man. Push back. Why?
I wanna wine on your bumper. I know you like steam. I know you like vibes. I know you like speed. Clockwork, y'all bend down, touch your knee. It's a new wallpaper for my iPhone screen.
She said, let me cater to you. I said, cater to me. She said, just relax and let me give you the thing. Yes, girl, I wanna give you the thing.
Cause that what she like. Don't turn off the lights, that what she like. Can't believe a sweet, sweet girl like you would I tell you. No sweetness, tie she weakness, yeah, yeah. No feelings, just walk it up like you mean it. No sweetness, tie she weakness, yeah, yeah. No feelings, just walk it up like you mean it. Girl, wine and go down, waistline flow like a melody. Go down, pretty, pretty girl, you are the recipe. Go down, fire in the kitchen, my girl, how you cook that, cook that, cook that. Let me see. Nice man can keep your interest. Come with flowers and they get dismissed. You have to handle the business proper. Oh Lord, tell you what she like. Tell you what she like. She was some action in she life. Come good or just don't come at all. Tell you what she like. Tell you what she like. Tell you what she like. She want the roughness in she life. And when I put down the work, watch how she face light up. Boy, heat me up. Only you alone could put fire back in the soul. Heat me up, and they telling
Wait.
fire alone.
That's my song, man.
Well, the more they tell me, the more I hole in your clothes.
You the cocoa tea, I'm the sugar.
I could never let you go.
The brown sugar.
Girl, I coming home, I will see you again. All day through the
Night till morning.
yeah. Miss how she way you turn it up, make it smooth, my darling. When outside is pouring rain, put a pot on the fire.
Bubbling and bubbling and bubbling and
Over, raise the temperature higher. Coming in, you're coming in, you're coming in closer. Make the thing catch a fire. It's all on the ground, all over the counter, yeah. With that pot on the fire, yeah. It's a cocoa tea I like. Oh.
It's the cocoa tea I like. I like cocoa tea, way. I like it with bread and cheese.
Heat me up.
Oh, yeah.
Only you alone could put fire back in the soul. Heat me up,
It's people.
Me, I should leave.
People, listen. It's hit me up, not kick me up. Hit me up.
More they tell me, the more I'm holding you close. I could never let you go. Miss Sunshine, girl, I coming home, I will see you again. All day through the night, I dreaming.
I'll be the sugar.
Miss Sunshine,
You'll be the cocoa tea.
way you turn it up, make it smooth, my darling. When outside is
I
pop,
like it if a hot bread and a crust cheese.
put that butt on the fire. Bubbling, you bubbling, you bubbling it over. Raise the temperature higher. Coming in, you
Babylina.
closer.
Babylina.
Make the thing catch a fire. It's all on the ground, all over the counter, yeah. With that pot on the fire, yeah.
It's the cocoa tea I like.
Boy, when I'm feeling under the weather, you just make me feel sweet.
Hello, everybody. If I sound hoarse or stuffy, that it's because I caught a cold over the past couple of days. So I want to say hello, thank you, happy New Year, everybody. We have been off the air, 2 weeks? Silent? Has it been 2 weeks? He's so busy eating that black cake.
Hold on.
He's so busy eating that black
Yo.
cake. So while he eat that black cake, I want to give the shout out to my sponsors. Maximum Money Elite Realtors, Elite Realty Dominica, and Elite Barbers Barbershop located on Covington Highway right next to the International Realty House. Make sure you visit. So, what's up? What's up, Silent? Like, what's going on, man?
Use trouble.
Me? Trouble?
I now realize like you use the right hand of the devil.
What happened? Your chest button?
Yes.
Chest button.
Help. When they say water, like them told me and say water. I need some water.
Look, and you was quick.
Yes, please. Monsieur.
You was quick to get that cake. Quick. Listen.
You know, you should have like little tags like that says, please eat at your own discretion. This cake is like very, 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 very potent.
That's because you don't really drink. So to someone who drinks, that cake is like nothing.
Oh my goodness, help.
Yeah, that cake is nothing to somebody who drinks.
I sweating.
You sweating?
Yes.
So everybody, welcome back to Hustle and Vibes. We have he came in, I don't know why he looking like that, looking like a bandit.
Hey man, I'll tell you.
Come over this over here. Come over here.
I'll tell you.
So wait, hold on. What you do this holiday, Silent?
I work.
That's it?
Yes. Like everybody was having Christmas party.
Really?
Yes. So it was nice.
It was nice.
Well, I don't know if we call it being a gigolo work.
It wasn't no gigolo, but
where you was working. I mean, I'm not busting your bubble. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, I wanted him to be right here so he could be on the camera with me. Ah, we just trying to work through all this Instagram, Facebook, and this, that, and I'm not gonna be in the camera. And he not gonna be.
Then Nicole go. Then Nicole go already.
Yes, I'm trying to do all this stuff. Listen, anyway, so Christmas parties. What you do for New Year's Eve?
Sleep.
Okay, I see him.
I slept. I slept in New Year's because I don't really like the
Move over.
I don't really like the fireworks and all that. And and they had like some very ignorant people in my neighborhood. Just like, instead of fireworks they were doing gunshots and all that, so I didn't really like that too much, so I just went to sleep.
Right. So, okay. Christmas, how was your Christmas?
I already said my Christmas was great.
Oh, it was great.
Yes, great.
Sorry, I was so busy trying to.
I slept too. I slept. Again.
You slept?
Yeah. Well, actually, Christmas Eve, I had a party on Christmas Eve. It was dope.
Oh yeah, yes, it was. It was a good Christmas Eve party because I happened to be at that Christmas Eve party.
Yeah.
It actually was a really good Christmas Eve party.
Tell them about
I enjoyed that party. It was cold that night though. You remember? Oh my gosh.
I thought it was cool until like this morning, took the cake. Yeah.
Oh, this morning was colder, you think?
Yes.
I wasn't out this morning, so I have no idea. No idea.
It had black ice, certain places.
Oh, no, I didn't know that. So this weekend, what about you, Chef? What you do for Christmas?
Oh, man.
Can you uncover your face, please? Thank you. We appreciate it.
You know what? You already know.
Thank you.
It's cool.
Uncover. Yes, thank you. Coming on here with your face all covered up.
Yeah, man, it's cold
like
outside.
he's a bandit.
I got my military gear.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And you know, we talked about
We're not military here.
You know, Baruch don't like them cold weather. I told you about that already. Anytime it gets cold, he be tripping out.
Pull the mask
Yeah, he
down?
be tripping
Thank
out.
you.
Yeah.
People want to see your face.
I know, but I got a little
Thank you.
thing going on.
I mean, come on, take it all up. Relax, stay a while.
I know.
You know, stay 5-6 minutes. I don't know.
No. I'll be here, but no worries. Everything is cool.
But he's on Instagram.
Okay, everybody can see. Everybody can see me now. I'm cool.
Right.
Feel a little sick. I'm not.
I'm not either. Remember?
Yeah.
So, but Christmas. How was Christmas for you?
So for me, like, it was kind of cool. I laid back a little bit. Jesus, I know. Christmas is one of those things for me since my kids grew up.
Right.
Christmas
it becomes
is
different.
not really the same.
It's not, right?
No,
wow.
it's just another day. You know what I mean? So it was just another day for me. Actually, if somebody was paying me some big money to go to work, I probably would have went to work.
See what you look like? That's why I need you to take that down.
I know. Anyway, I'm there. So, so that's kind of what it was for me. You know what I mean? So I really didn't do too much. New Year's was one of those things where
you was at the house for New Year's Eve,
of
right?
course. Yeah.
So we were all together for New Year's Eve as well. So
and that was kind of cool.
That was kind of cool. It was for a sad reason, but it still was kind of cool that we were all together, like for that particular reason. But for like Christmas, like you said, when you have kids and they grow up, it's like totally different.
Yeah,
like, it is.
You don't look at it the same.
No, my son. So now he's old enough. So he gave me something that was good for me. Okay, and he gave me money towards. He gave me a gift certificate towards American Airlines.
Oh, nice.
I know, right?
I wish my kids would give me money.
Right.
Kids, if you're listening, give me money.
Yep. My son he's a generous kid. He's a good kid. I thank God. You know what I mean? But he really for Christmas. Wow, all of a sudden I can't talk. For Christmas, we also went over to my family's house. So my cousin, I usually have Christmas in my house. So last year, I think this last year, which is literally a few days ago, and the year before, I decided not to have it at my house. I was hosting it.
It was
for
too
like
much,
I was hosting it for like the past 5 years straight. So we went to my cousin's house. We had a good little time. We ate. We laughed and joked like we always do. We always do scratch off lottery tickets because I always get a whole bunch of lottery.
Did you win any money, Nicole?
I won. You know what's so funny?
Give me some.
Let me tell you, all of them was like, nothing's on these tickets. Well, I had extra tickets, and it happened so. I think it was New Year's Eve. I was sitting there at the house with y'all in the corner. I was like, let me see what these tickets got.
That's what you were doing.
I was sitting in the corner like, let me see what these tickets got. While they're up there talking and what, let me see. So a few of them had like tickets, and I got like $10 and $15 here. I was like, oh, I had to win the tickets. So now, my family gonna be like, oh, so you had the tickets. You think you're slick. You know exactly what tickets you got. So they're gonna make sure I have no more tickets for next Christmas. Watch. They'll make sure I have none left over.
I think for me, like these days, I look at like, just Christmas and New Year's and all that. I don't know, like for me, New Year's is just another day.
Really? Well, yeah, I guess. Because it's really, it's just the next day. It's just the next day.
Did the bill change?
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's just the next day.
That's what I said. Remember I was like, New Year's, remember I said, Happy New Year's. I said, how does it feel? And we was like, it's just the next day.
It's just the next day, man. Look at my bills came the same time. It was not, if I had got some bills that said, don't worry about it this
right.
What it has to do for me? I mean, it's the same thing. It's just,
my God.
To my friends, I say happy other day.
Right, happy next day.
Yeah, happy next day, because that's all it was.
I mean, that's all it was.
And we all wore we're alive and we're healthy.
And we're healthy.
What's the next day?
The only thing for us, I would say, because you were there with me as well, is that we had to celebrate like our Christmas and our New Year's Eve in a sad, happy state because a friend of ours' wife passed away after 25 years from cancer, unfortunately, and she was very young. She was 46 years old. And, just when they did the services, I was just really impressed with the services and how everything was handled. And I just feel so bad for my friend because now he's by himself. You know what I mean? And what I can say is that his friends and his family, I will say, showed up and they showed out. In many different ways, right?
That's what it is about too.
But that's what it's all about. And every day we was at the house. I seen you every day for a whole week, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So every day we were there between food and cooking and sitting down and keeping him company and just trying to help him to get through that process to get to the day that he had to lay his wife to rest. And I must say, even after the same day, even though we went to repast and we went to the cemetery, everybody still showed up to his house even after all of that because I was wondering, I was like, well, since he had the repast at the church, I was like, well, maybe not as many people come to the house. Well, that was not a true statement in my brain. I just thought that maybe not, but everybody stuck with him throughout that whole day till I think I didn't go home till like 4 a.m. So
I think one of the nights I got home and it was like 9:30 in the
morning. Yes, Christmas, New Year's Day. Yeah, because y'all stayed. I left because I was like, these jokers, I know how they do. This is a daybreak situation right here. And so I left. I think I left about 4 o'clock that morning too. Then I found out that y'all were there till like 9:30, 10 o'clock the next morning. I was like, what? Y'all was out in sunlight. But my condolences goes out to him and his family. Like it was a sad moment, but at the same time, it was still kind of cool to have everybody in the same place at the same time together.
I cannot even say like I understand because I don't.
Right.
I've never really lost someone like that. But I will tell you, just I think 4 years ago, right around COVID, and I can't believe it went by so quick when my dad got sick.
Right.
I went home, I went home to visit, and I went up staying home for about 4.5 months, and it was the same thing. Like he and my mom, they were together for like, I don't know, like 50-something years.
Really?
So I don't even, I can't even say I understand what it is like to lose somebody you've been.
Right, that you've been in the house with every single day for all those years.
I could only imagine.
Yeah,
so
no matter the ups or downs, it doesn't matter. It's like the amount of years you spent with that person on an everyday basis and to be there. So, and then now this person is not there anymore, so... I like I said, my heart goes out to him a whole lot because it is definitely not an easy thing. I saw it with my mom, and I also saw it with my aunt when she lost my uncle. So it was definitely not an easy thing. But, with that, needless to say, he had a very strong support system, system.
Well, that's how we do, man.
Yeah,
no matter what, I think, we go through our ups and downs.
Yes,
sometimes
but y'all always have each other back.
Yeah.
I always
when it
comes
down
say that.
to it, like, everything goes to the back burner. You stepped in my shoes yesterday, that goes to the back burner.
That goes to the back burner.
That's a whole new different thing.
Right,
you know
right.
I mean?
And that's one of the things I would say that always attracted me to y'all guys, really and I stay around y'all for that reason, because no matter what, y'all get on my nerves sometimes. Oh God. Well, not you, Chef. You don't do nothing with me, but they get on my nerves sometimes. But one of the things I can always say, they always stuck together. No matter what happened. They, even if something go down, they're not gonna try to make them look bad in front of nobody else. But when they're in private, yes, y'all gonna say what you have to say. But nobody outside of that is gonna hear that.
Well,
and I appreciate that, especially amongst men.
Yeah, one thing I could tell you though, Nicole, about island people, like when it comes down to it, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like no matter what, trust me, I could tell you. Well, I don't really fall out with a lot of people, but there's a few people, in that, community
right
that I fell out with.
Right,
But
right,
when
right.
it comes down to it, no matter what the fallout was about, it doesn't really even matter.
It doesn't
now
matter.
It's a serious thing. You know
Right,
what I
right,
mean?
right.
So-
And now it's serious time. Okay, I'm gonna show up because you just feel like that's part of your brotherhood. You know?
Nicole, let me ask you this. Like, one of the things I've been really fascinated with is with you and with the culture, and especially some of the things, you kind of get involved in, back in Dominica. Like, how did you really get, involved in that, and you just got so,
Okay, so the funny thing is, it's not until I really started hanging out with you guys. So my grandmother, and I don't know if you know, but my grandmother was born in Dominica.
I'm learning
So
that.
she was born in Dominica. She was there until she was about 8 or 9, and then she was raised. So this is the grandmother I know because my maternal grandmother actually passed away when my mom was 5.
Okay.
So she was raised in Dominica, and she was born and raised there till about 8 or 9. Then her mom moved her and the rest of my aunts and uncles to Guyana, and she was raised in Guyana.
Okay.
So even though she was raised in Guyana, so we pretty much were raised like Guyanese children, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because that was really what she knew, because from 9 years old all the way into adulthood, right? But we also knew she was from Dominica, but we didn't know a whole lot. And then I met blacks and all of them, and when I met them, then they started. I was listening to the music, then I started hearing the stuff, and listen, so one of my main things in life is I said I will never live an old age in the States. I always said I'm going to go to some Caribbean island. I'm going to find one. And I've been plenty places, and some places I liked. Like St. Kitts was nice. I like Grand Cayman, but they have no real nightlife. St. Martin's was nice, but it's also expensive, right?
Well, it's very commercialized.
Yes, very commercialized, exactly. So I've been all over Panama, I've been plenty of places. So when I went to Dominica, I felt like I was at home day one. Wow. I don't know what it was, but day one from the top, because because blacks went down there, because I was going for the first time, and blacks and everybody else went down there, Kelton, all, and it was like, okay, whenever you need us, if you need us, we'll be there, da-da-da-da, if you need us to take you around, blah, blah, blah. Then I found out I was only staying maybe 5 or 6 minutes away from blacks, because he's in Layu, and I was in Jimmet.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right? Because I found a place in Jimmet. It was very close. So even though we was that close, I barely saw blacks.
Well, I'm telling you.
The lady that I was staying at, Sherma, she was just so very outgoing, and she was like, okay, so what do you want to do? And we just clicked, and to this day, and that's where I go. When I go there, that's where I stay, right? We make all types of arrangement accommodations. If I got to sleep on her floor sometimes because she rent downstairs, and then I'll go downstairs after she rent, but it's just that we built a friendship, you know? And I know we built a friendship because today she had to tell me about something I did. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I did that, you know? And that's a friendship, because she would say, look, listen, Nicole, listen, you didn't even tell me something. And I was like, I really thought I kind of explained that, but I must not have explained it properly, and I'm sorry for that, you know? So we just that kind of thing. And then I met person after person after person, to the point that when I go to Dominica, I'm going down the street and I hear, Nicole! I'm like, who's calling me? Like,
Where? Just everywhere?
Right.
Just everywhere, or just
yes, period. Just,
oh, wow,
yeah.
that's cool.
So, I've gotten to know different people. They see me coming more often because I've been going often enough. So they see me coming often enough that now people, my face and just being there. So that's how that started. Then I decided to do a school drive. Yeah. You remember I did the school drive?
That was pretty cool.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I'm about to get on everybody's nerves again. Because time. So I said in about maybe a week or two, I'm going to start pushing out again. We did 150 book bags.
Okay, that's cool.
Last year. And so this year, I'm hoping to get maybe 250.
Okay.
And
so we need to start a drive or something.
Yeah, I have my
or do a cookout. We could do a cookout.
You could do a cookout where people come, and I have the Amazon set up. I'll do all that as well. So that way, because it's easy, because it gets delivered straight to my house.
Right. And that's
so
great.
Once people order, they just come straight to my house, and it makes life really easy. And I was able to pack up the barrels and go.
What's your favorite thing to eat in Dominica?
Believe it or not, Banam Pezi. Yeah, right. Listen, I go one specific place because all the other places were okay. I go to Hammy Joe's.
Okay.
In Massac?
Yeah, Massac.
Yeah. So I go to Hammy Joe's in Massac, and he always makes my banan pezi perfect.
Oh, wow.
PZ.
Does he make it fresh?
PZ.
Does he make it fresh for you? Or?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, it's always fresh. It's
wow,
always
that's
fresh.
Nice.
And sometimes he get a little creative. He drizzle a little something on it when he knows me. I'm like, he just makes it nice and special. It's always good.
Yeah,
I
think that's really, really cool though. That but I will tell you this: like one of the the first American I think I really, really fell in love with.
Mm-hmm.
I've always dated American women step into the States.
Really?
Yeah, always. So
I'm gonna roll my eyes.
But what I'm saying, the first one, like one of the things that really attracted me is like the fact that she was so in tune into the culture, so that made it a lot easier.
Right.
So that's kind of cool. But I think it's just really, really nice to see you, get involved and just try to do things to enhance, the place, to enhance the the schools and all that.
Thank you.
And it always comes in nice. So it's really, really big ups to you for that.
Oh, thank you. And I started the real estate business as well. So I'm working on that. I got a phone call the other day. Someone's calling me and asking me about property.
In Dominica?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that, that starts to propel and do some things. Because, those things take time,
It does.
And it's a beautiful place. It's an untapped, beautiful place. And I feel like Dominica doesn't get like the props it deserves for its beauty.
Well, I will tell you, I would say it's a good thing and a bad thing because it's a good thing because when you go to Dominica, it's just Dominica. It's not commercialized.
It's not commercialized.
Whereas you go to St. Martin, you go to Jamaica, you go to like a lot of these places. And the only other one that I think is not as commercialized is St. Lucia. I love St. Lucia.
I've been to St. Lucia too.
I did one of my cooking courses in St. Lucia, and it was awesome.
Really?
Yeah, man. I had a blast. I was like 17
I had a ton of fun too when I went to St. Lucia the last time. It was about 2 years, 2.5 years already. Time goes by so quick. But
it does.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I can't even explain it. I can't explain to tell anybody like why I feel so compelled to be there. So it's just nothing I can tell anybody. It's part of my roots. So I just say, hey, you know what? Y'all could say what you want. I don't care.
So did you?
I don't care.
Did you ever go back and do like a kind of like research or family tree?
Yes, I started the last time I was there. And because we are Bellots. Okay, so we had the lime factory. They actually were it's a well-to-do family from the Bellots. Yes, from my understanding, right? So we have the lime factory. We had jam. We also had pepper sauce. So there's certain things that I'm finding out. So I'm like, oh, okay. So it's just like, even with my aunt, she's just like, oh my God, I can't believe you found all this stuff. Because really, my mom and my aunt and my son went with me the last time, right?
That's cool.
And my aunt went like many, many, many moons ago, like 30 years ago or something like that. And she was like, oh, I don't want to go back. And I convinced her to go because she was like, oh, the island's 1 mile long and 1 mile wide. I was like, where did you get that from? I'm like, really? Why do you keep saying, she keep telling me how small the island is? I was like, it's a whole hour from the airport to get into Jimmet.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I ain't even get to Roseau. That's another 25 minutes to get to Roseau. And I was like, and then if you go to Scott's Head, that's another 30 minutes. So that's like 2 hours from one end of the island to the other. So I was like, where are you getting this from? She was like, but it was just like that. I just remember. But what I found out was when she did come, because when I was driving around, she was like, boy, you driving this place like you've been here forever. And what I found out was they stayed in Roseau most of the time.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of the stuff that they did, because my grandmother was born and raised in Roseau off of River Street.
Okay, yeah.
So
that's in the heart of the city, right?
See, I learned a lot about my grandmother. Yes. So all of them so she said they did a lot. So everything they did was like right outside of that. They didn't really go much further. So I was like, oh, she's like, yeah, because everything, she said, I remember this part. And she's like, everything we did was here. I was like, no, Dominica is so much bigger than Roseau.
It is. There's a lot of stuff to do. Now, going back to touching that, I have a lot of history with Bello because, my mother worked there. That's the only place I ever remember my mother working. And they had to beg my mother to retire, from that place. And it was hard work.
Really?
Like, I remember when I was a kid, just taking lunch to my mom before I went to school. And, I just remember, they worked hard.
They worked hard working
to build
family.
that company, yeah. I mean, it was big too. I mean, they did a lot of stuff. They did ketchup. They did hot sauce. They did.
See, I didn't know about the ketchup. See, every time I talk to someone, they tell me. Yes.
Ketchup, yeah.
So what's so funny? The other thing I heard was they always arguing. They said the Bellos are always arguing about something, about land, something.
Amen.
And it's so funny. And I found Nurse Bello. She's in the city. She's in Roseau. She has her clinic there. And when we finally, I researched her down. We waited somebody said she stepped out. We waited. And when we saw her, she looked just like my Uncle Michael. Oh, my. When I tell you, that the same, she wears her hair short, the same way he used to cut her hair, she cut her hair the same. The face, I mean, is like we already knew once I saw her.
That's
right?
cool.
So, yeah.
So what's Nicole next move from here? What?
Mine?
What is it next?
I'm on interview today.
You on the spotlight.
I'm on the spotlight today.
Yeah.
What's from here,
Dominica?
I'm going back. That's I'm like, oh my God, there's so much other places to go see, but I'm compelled to go back. So I like to follow my mind when I'm supposed to do things, right? So I said, okay, my time is to be doing this. So that's what I'm gonna do. So of course, when I go back, there's some other things that I want to get done as well. So. Hopefully I'll get things more, some more things. I really got a lot of stuff done the last time I was there. So I'm hoping that the next trip I'll get a lot more stuff as well done. And just slowly but surely just
migrating to Dominica, huh?
Yeah, I think
Are you doing meet and greet again?
You know what? Let's not even talk about that. They kind of took that away from me. My little chat. Me and them had it out about it, but I just told them go ahead and go do what they gonna do. Yeah, and because that meet and greet was very good. And we actually did that meet and greet at Hammy Joe's in my side, and we had about 60, 70 people. It was a good little turnout. Yeah, because when I counted, I was like, golly, all these people came. Because some people came and left or whatever, but we had a really, really great turnout, for our first meet and greet. So I said I would do it again next year. So I didn't plan it out. So I said I'll do it again next year. I know, because after the first one, they don't even understand how I throw my stuff silent. After the first one, the second one,
are you going to do
crazy. I'm not going to do it, not this year. I'm going to do it next year.
Boo.
I know.
Wait.
So they are gonna have a meet and greet, but the meet and greet is gonna be at Banana.
Halloween past already.
Right. Yeah. They are gonna have They're gonna have another meet and greet. It's gonna be February 28th. This time I'm just gonna go eat and.
What, they having one?
Oh yeah, they having one.
But without you?
No, I'm gonna be there.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna be there.
When?
Yeah, I just told you February 28th.
February 28th?
Yeah.
I'll be there.
February 28th is gonna be a banana tree.
What is it? You said next year?
Yeah, banana tree. The old garage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next year?
This year.
No, this year.
Oh, so you
February 28th.
I want to go home, man. I want to go.
You
home
should go home.
Yeah,
you should.
So sometimes you just have to.
I gotta go home and check on mom's anyway because she's getting old.
You should.
She kept telling me you need to come and see me, and most of the times, when people
tell you that,
Dominica
especially when they're older,
you need to listen.
You do need to listen.
My dad always be like, "Hey."
Even if you just go for a week, and you're not going.
I can't do that.
I was just about to say, going to Dominica for a week is like almost impossible.
Yeah, by the time you get there, it's like you have to.
Yeah.
I can't.
But you gotta at least see her though. So if a week is all you could spare, you need to at least do that. Don't make that stop you.
I know.
You know what I mean?
It'll happen.
Because it's important.
I can't go to Dominica for a week.
Me either.
I can't go to
Listen,
Dominica for
I went to my first time when I went for 12 days, I think. And everybody's like, that's a long time for the first time you go into a place. And I said, well, this is the thing. When you go to the Caribbean it's kind of hard to just go for a week, especially when there's festivities, because you'll have festivities and then you want to do some other stuff afterwards. Well, I come to find that 12 days was simply just not even enough. Like, it's crazy how it's not even enough time to stay there for 2 weeks. Like, the time goes by so quick. Why are you shaking your head? You don't know how to talk?
Boo.
Boo.
Halloween passed already.
And then not only that,
and then it's like, when it's time for you to go, like time just start to like fly, like time start to fly by. But you're like, oh, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. Next thing you know, it's like, whoop.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, it's time to go back.
It's time to go back.
Like I went to Dominica one time for a week, and that was for my auntie funeral, and it was like I came, I unpack, dress.
Shouldn't even unpack, right?
I was like, I unpack, I dress, and then it's like it's time to go back.
Yeah, there's no way.
It's no way, man.
It just doesn't work. I don't know what it is about Dominica, but I'm gonna tell you, when I go there, it never ever works.
Because it takes you a little while to get there, and by the time you get there, you know what I mean. Like it's sometimes just like 2 days.
Oh no, 2 days. Who you flying with?
I'm just saying.
Who you flying?
I don't know, man. I've been last
2 days.
4 years
I
ago.
man,
I'm saying if you take a week off from work and then you fly to Dominica.
Yeah.
If you don't really time it right, by the time you get there, 2 of your days is gone.
Well, this is true.
Because I can tell you this: when my dad got sick and I flew to Dominica, I mean I had to quarantine. That was back in COVID, of course. I had to quarantine for like 7 days. So if I took 2 weeks off, 1 week of that was gone.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even see anybody.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
So.
Yeah. It's just the time
it goes by quick.
It goes by. But you asked me what else I was doing. I just remembered, and we'll take a break. We're going to have Silent go on the 1s and 2s, and we're going to talk about something else I'm doing right now.
Sounds good
So,
to me.
yep. So, we're going to talk about something else.
Gal hush handed, take you a candle, gal hush handed, gal. I don't want no noise, don't create a scene between you and me. Hush your mouth when you're taking jam. I don't want no noise, don't create a scene between you and me. Hush your mouth when you're taking jam. Gal, your mother go hear you, gal, your brother go hear you, Lord, your sister go hear you. Hush your mouth when you're taking jam. All the boss man go hear you, in the bush man go hear you, gal, your husband go hear you. Hush your mouth when you're taking jam. Gal, I don't want you to tell. You pump on your waist like a gun in a cell. I realize that you crawl out your shell. I jam you and now you can't get your bearings. I know you want it again. Me and the right here for your head. I realize that you crawl out your shell. And this is just how I want it. I don't want no noise. Don't create a scene between you and me. Hush your mouth when you're taking jam. I don't want no noise. Don't create a scene between you and me. Hush your mouth when you're taking jam. Can your mother go hear you? Can your brother go hear you? Lord, your sister go hear you. Hush your mouth when you're taking jam. All the boss man go hear you, in the bush man go hear you, can your husband go hear you? Hush your mouth when you're taking jam. Pinky little promise, I don't want no comments. Why you keep it honest? I can't wait. I can't wait. Boy, I love the carnival. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yo.
I can't.
This one is called J Carnival
I can't.
by Superdan. Brand new. You heard it here first.
I can't wait.
Yo, by the way, Superdan is from Dominica, yeah?
I can't wait.
This one is called J Carnival.
Every day when I wake up with you on my mind is like insanity. Insane. The way that I really crave in the bacchanal seems like I go up well on me. I give you my heart, I give you my soul. Carnival, I want to win my life till I'm great and old. Don't care what they say, we're doing things our own way. Can't you see I need you more than 2 days, why don't you stay? Carnival, I miss you, girl. I just want to win my life like the sunset in paradise. Carnival, I miss you, girl. have me balling. Oh na na, oh na na na. All I wanna do is rock with you. Oh na na, oh na na na. In the people for drinking a few. Oh na na, oh na na na. All I wanna do is jam with you. Oh na na, oh na na na. 360.
You make my heart go boom, boom, boom. You make my heart go boom, 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 boom. More and more and more and more. I come to give, I come to give. More and more and more.
And we are back. We are back. We are back. So, okay. So let me tell y'all what happened New Year's Eve. I didn't tell y'all what happened New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, I'm sitting down at home, chilling, and I'm about to actually get dressed because I was gonna meet my aunt for early Christmas Eve gathering. Right? I'm sitting and I'm watching TV, and all I heard was boom. I was like, "What in the world is that?" I look out my door. I said, "Let me go see what." It sounded like it was a tree. I knew it was a tree. I was like, where did that tree fall? So I opened the door, tree fell. You've been to my backyard, right?
Yeah.
So the tree fell and it hit my deck.
I told you
it split that deck right down at the top. Boom.
Wow.
Speakers out, lights out. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I opened my door and there was branches and big pieces of wood just scattered all over the place. I couldn't believe it. Wow. I was like, well, really? Happy New Year to me then. Okay. What am I supposed to do about this? I just kindly got the people next door. They was like, oh my God, the tree came from the person next door. When we realized it was from the people that's behind the people next door.
Oh, wow.
So the irony in it is that the tree fell sideways. If it would have fell straight, it would have fell straight into their yard and never touched me at all.
Oh, wow. That's
interesting. Very interesting. Wow. But remember, New Year's Eve was kind of windy.
Yeah, it was.
So that tree was probably dying because it was very brittle. The tree was very brittle. It really just broke. But the good thing was, I said that deck was built well, because if it wasn't, the whole top would have collapsed.
Did anything, what happened? Did the floor broke, anything?
No, well, yeah, because one of the branches hit the deck part, and it created this big hole in the middle of the deck, and then on one of the fence boards, it created a hole in that, and the whole top of the deck, I'll show you when we finish, the whole top of the deck is split. Because where the tree landed, it's split. Wow. But the tree is just sitting right on there because of all the work that they put in with the studs.
So the tree's still there?
The tree is still there. Because
all I need is a chainsaw now, Nicole.
What?
Me
no.
And a chainsaw on the tree.
Well, the thing was, I called my insurance company. My insurance company said, wait to talk to the people behind and see what their insurance company was going to do. So I have to pay a deductible. But apparently, because it's a holiday, they seem like they're never home because we done. So tomorrow I am calling my insurance company. I don't care about any deductible. Just come out, give us an estimate. I had the guys who did the deck originally to come out, to run an estimate. So they came out today. So but you wait till you see when I show you the video.
Well,
it's just a mess.
I think the thing about it, sometimes things like that, when I look at them, it could be so much worse.
Yeah, it could be. That's why I'm like, the people next door is like, oh, you're not even mad. I was like, why would I be mad? Things happen. Yeah. Even nobody got hurt. Everybody's fine. It didn't hit the house of itself. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? I mean, that's just life. Yeah. When you have a house, that's what happens. Things happen. So it happens all the time.
So a lot of times people ask me, questions about certain things. And one of the things I always say, I'm always grateful just to get up.
Yes. Every day.
No matter what's going on in your life and how rough it is, once you get up, there's always an opportunity to make a change.
Right. There's always an opportunity. Every single day to do something a little bit different, right?
Just waking up alone is just...
the love of that alone, yes. So one of the things that I'm doing is a section in a band for Carnival.
Okay.
Right? I don't know if I told you that. That also has some Dominican inspiration to it too. So I designed a costume for a man and woman.
Okay.
So I have my own section. So we have our band launch Saturday, January 18th, at the Atrium. Starting at the doors open at 6, but
And
I
that's
know
coming up soon too.
yes. So
That'll be before you know it.
y'all not gonna be there at 6 p.m. but that's when the doors open.
Tell us a little bit about the men costume. What does the
Oh, wait till you see the men's costume. You got to come. I'm not even telling you.
Is it gonna be some
you
tight
just,
shirts?
you just got to come. You got to come and you got to see it.
Okay.
Wait till you see the men's. I think y'all would like the men's costume.
So
because I always say that the men's costumes usually don't have much to it. I try to do something a little bit different for the men's costumes.
So is it going to have? Is it going to have some of the something some kind of Dominica influence?
Yeah.
That's cool. That sounds exciting.
So yeah, that's how I did
gonna
some.
be nice.
So I pulled mostly a lot of the Caribbean stuff, and I mixed some of it together. So I did like a mixture, but it does have Dominican influence as well. So
cool.
wait till you guys see it.
That's
I hope that it really comes because we're still working on the prototypes, trying to get it all together. It's just it's work. Lucian's the one who dragged me into this. I told him today, I was like, I don't know how I let you drag me into this.
Hey man, well,
yeah,
you have to go all the way. I mean,
I know we do.
Well, let me ask
do.
you this: is it an actual Dominica band this year? Because what I find is over the past couple of years,
there's no one.
Band.
There's no Dominican band on the road. The only time you're gonna have that is with Vibes and Rhythm and on for Juve.
Okay.
Right.
Wow.
So they don't have a band on the road.
That should be
There should
interesting.
be. There should be. It's fun. You'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be different because I think it's been quite a few carnivals where they didn't have. I mean, they've had bands, but
right.
I don't think they haven't really had anything dedicated to or to represent Dominica at all.
Right. That's what I've noticed. No real influence with that. So I'm hoping that you guys are satisfied with the costume designs and how it looks. As I'm going up against a lot of people that's been doing this for years, right?
Yeah, but doing what?
And so
doing Dominica stuff?
Just doing the band period. So it has to Lord, just say it just has to. I just have to make it come out right. That's all.
Well, I mean, we have a big Dominican culture here too, So you just gotta let us know what we need to do to to represent you and make it happen.
Yes.
I think that's really, the main thing because there's really, really a need for that to me from what I've seen. I will tell you, I really didn't get too in tune with the Dominican, culture. Like I lived here. I've been here for 30 plus years.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha.
And I would say probably over the past maybe 7 or 8 years, I've kind of gotten involved and in tuned a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and I'm saying all that to say, there's really, really a big, Dominican.
There is.
And there's a need for something that's Dominica, and there's
nothing. Right. It's so true. And the thing is so funny because I think within the past 6-7 years, because my ex-husband was American, so he wasn't into the culture, So when in the past 5 or 6 years, I think I've really gone back to my Caribbean culture and embraced it even more how it was before I got married originally. So and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying every bit of it. Even when they get on my nerves, I'm enjoying it. I tell people all the time, I'm like, Caribbean people are crazy, but you know what? I would not give it up for nothing. I wouldn't.
It all depends on what you call it. It all depends on what you call it.
You know what I mean. Cut it out.
You need to.
You need to cut it. Right, because but with that being said, there's just that comfortability there. That's where you belong. That's your thing, Sometimes I wish I had immersed my son more into it because he's really American, okay? He don't even listen to the only reggae and soca music that he listens to is when I have it on, right? Yeah. So every once in a while I'll get little things from him like me reach, that type of thing. But outside of that,
Well, I have 3 kids, and I would say the only one that's really, I think, is in tune a little bit with, the culture is Joseph. Joseph learned to swim in Dominica.
Oh, nice. Yeah, okay, so that makes a difference.
He was 4 years, and we went to the waterfalls.
Okay.
And there was this big stone up there, and he was like, he was up there in the studio. It seemed so far. He was like
4, right?
Just like son jump. And he was just like, he looked at me, and he just jumped. And he said the only thing he remembered was that the water was so clear. He could see the bottom. So he did, like, it was no fear. He don't, like, anything he can see below, he not doing that.
He not doing it.
You know, but Joseph, I think, really is the only one that's a little more in tune with the culture. You know,
so I'm hoping to get him out that Saturday to at least come and see what his mom created. And so I'm doing that, and then that band is called Glitz and Glam Atlanta.
Glitz and
Glam Atlanta, yes.
I'm not something Dominica.
No, well, I'm not the person. I have a section within a band, so that's the name of the band. My section name is Mystic Fury. So you know every part of you'll have the big band, which is the name Glitz and Glam, but every section has its own name. So like I'm learning so much about the whole process.
How many sections?
We're gonna have 6.
6 in this.
We're gonna have 6.
So you have all different, like, probably countries, or have the.
Well, we have all different people with different designers. So I'm the section leader. I'm the section band leader from my section, which is Mystic Fury. And then we have other ones. I think it's Ruby something, and they have their own section leader. And then Lucian, he's the actual band leader. He's the leader for all the section leaders, right? Okay. So that's how all this works. So I'm learning a lot more of the culture and how the carnival works, how, you know, all of the intricacies in the back, and now I see why the costumes cost. Yeah. Originally, I'm like, geez, they want so much for these costumes, right? And I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm like, hey, Mel. And so now I see why, because the work, the planning, and the cost, because there is definitely a cost to put the costume together. Yes.
So tell us about, you said Mystic Fury?
Yeah, that's the name of it, Mystic Fury.
What is that originated from?
Well, I kind of was playing around with different names, and Mystic Fury, I did that because of most of the Caribbean islands have volcanoes, right? Some active, some not. So I wanted it to just have some mysticism to it and the fury that goes behind it as well. So that's where I came up with the name. It's not nothing really special, but I have a whole nice write-up in reference to that. So yes, oh Lord, it is 8:57. So we also have Memorial Weekend, the 25th. We're doing Bonjour Très Belle.
Bonjour Très Belle.
Yes, good morning, beautiful. Wow. Yes. So we're having, that's a breakfast party, May 25th. We're doing that as well, right? Silent. Oh, you know what? Silent's playing on the night for the band launch. It's January 18th at the Atrium at 6 p.m.
Okay.
So he's playing.
The breakfast thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Yes, I'm working on it.
You should be my agent.
I'm telling you, I'm working on it. He has the breakfast thing. We're doing a breakfast.
What's on the menu?
And then we have we kind of wanted, let me tell you what we did. So real quick, because you know it's time for us to go. They start playing the music on me, right? So one of the things that we're trying to do is make it good for everybody. Some people drink, some people don't eat, some people don't drink. So we have general tickets and then we have VIP. So VIP is going to be the area where it's going to have drinks, food and drinks. Right?
And then,
so we want
will just be food and drinks, or
right, because we'll have vendors. So if you decide you want to go as a general admission person, you just want to get something to eat, but you didn't really want to drink, but you want to eat, you have the vendors there. If you want to drink and you don't want to eat, you still have the bar.
So if somebody interested in being a vendor and those things,
yes, just talk to me.
Okay, cool.
Just talk to me about being a vendor. Yes. So that's one of the things. That's the other thing. And then we have Submerge, which is right after Bonjour Très Belle. That is a cool effect. We're also doing that. And then, of course, you know, we have the Carnival Village. The Carnival Village is going to be nice. You're going to be in all of it, right? That's Saturday. That's after Carnival. Carnival Village is going to be amazing. You guys have to be there. Make sure you get your early tickets. Do not wait till the last minute. But none of these things, because I'm telling you, wait till you hear the DJ that we're going to have for Bonjour Très Belle. Man, the DJs?
Why don't you give us a few details for what's
going
to
happen? I can't give no teasers just yet. That's the teaser so much. Thank you to our sponsors, Elite Realty Dominica, Maximum Money Elite Realtors, and Elite Barbers Barbershop located on Covington Highway next to International Roti House. Make sure you visit. Thank you. And like always, like I said, you could be anywhere else, but you are here tonight, and we really, truly appreciate it. And thank you so much, Chef, for coming on tonight and have a little fun with
Keep me up.
Silent.
Only you alone could put fire back in the soul. Keep me up. And they telling me I should leave that fire alone. Well, the more they tell me, the more I hold in your clothes. I could never let you go. Miss how she name. Girl, I coming home, I will see you again. All day through the night, I dreaming. Yeah. Miss how she name.